who the bigger fool on this show. Is it Emmett or Brandon, okay? If you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said Emmett is the biggest fool on this show. But now, it would have to be Brandon. You were just stupid. You make bad decisions, okay? You don't think. Now I really understand why Jerica left your dumb behind. It's Shriner from Pay or Wait, and today I am going to be doing my review of The Chi episode 6, Penetrative Fraud, okay? And do we have a lot to talk about, okay? This episode was just a little bit too much with the dumb decisions, all right? So, you know what? We just gonna get to it, and we're gonna get on Brandon dumb behind, because he's stupid, okay? He's dumb. Somebody needs to go and mentor him, just make him better, and be like, Brandon, stop making these poor decisions. Like when the series first started, I was like, oh, okay. So Brandon's going to be that person that has his head on straight. And, you know, he has a goal that he's striving for. He has a good relationship. He just has a good, stable life outside of the murder of his little brother, okay? I was like, we're going to look up to Brandon. I'm going to tell Emmett, you need to be more like Brandon, okay? That's how I was feeling about him. And now I'm just like, you're stupid. You're dumb, okay? Get your life together, seriously. So, the beginning of the episode opens up with Brandon still in his mama's house after the revelation of Jerica. Jerica got a new man, and she kind of moved on, but we know she really didn't move on, but yes. And so, then he finds out that I used to call him his step boyfriend dad, because he was just her boyfriend, but now, you know, he put a ring on it. They went and got married at the courthouse, okay? And so Brandon is just like, what? Like, why did you get married? Because, you know, he don't really like the old dude anyway. And then you see, after the conversation with him, he's just like, look, my mama done been through this 2 times. Like, I don't want her to have to go through this, like, a whole another time. Like, what are you going to do? And he's like, I'm going to do right by your mama. And I'm like, okay, I want to believe you, but I don't believe you. And he was just like, look, we're having a party, come to the party. And then he was like, and I was hoping you can cook. Bruh, how you gonna tell somebody in the morning of when you know old dude gotta go to work that he needs you to cook too? See, we gotta do better. It's called prioritizing, okay? You should have told him in advance that you needed him to cook. Cause it was just like, why? You don't even be wanting to share your meat with him, but you want him to come cook for your wedding that y'all didn't tell him about. It was just too much, okay? But so we see Brandon goes to work, and he's with his boss's wife, Sarah. Poor decisions. And basically, you know, they had a little moment. She's like, I can't reach the vase. Vase fall. Look at me. I need to go change. And then Brandon, creepy behind, staring at her through the shelves and stuff, looking at her in her bra and everything. And I was just like, Brandon, chill out. Like, you at work. Do you have no shame? And even his friend was like, yo, people are talking about y'all. Like, get it together. Like, this your boss's wife. Like, what are you doing? So then his boss tells him, like, hey, my wife put one of your items on the menu for this catering gig that we have, so we want you to go work it tonight. And he was like, oh, okay, cool. And I'm just like, but like, oh, dude, you don't see that your wife a little bit too close to Brandon? Like, are you just oblivious, or do y'all have issues? Like, what's going on, okay? And so you see Brandon go to the event, you know, do his thing, and then he invites her to his mom's, like, party. And I'm like, Brandon, what are you thinking? Why are you making these poor decisions? And then this girl like, okay, I'll come. And then, I mean, the only good thing is at least you, like, swindle some food out of it, some free food for the party. But I was just like, this cannot end well. But we knew the inevitable was going to happen, that they were going to kiss and Brandon, I don't know why you're trying to ruin your life like this. It is not that deep, okay? She cute, but she ain't worth you giving up your opportunity, your dream of wanting to start your own restaurant, and you gonna get fired. Better yet, this man could kill you and get away with it, okay? Stop it. Just don't do it. And I just need to see how this is gonna end up, because I know it's going to blow up in his face, and I want to know if he's going to tell Jerica, because we saw in the previews for next week, him and Jerica are having an interaction, so I need answers. I can't wait till Sunday, okay? So that's enough about that fool Brandon. We done with him for this week. We hope by next Sunday that he gets his life together. Now, on to the other fool that I didn't mention in the beginning, Ronnie, because I'm still trying to figure out why Ronnie is even alive, okay? Because I don't like him either. So Ronnie's still walking around, like, hurt because he's been shot. And so he goes back to the place where he saw Common Fine Ass. I think, what's his name? I think his name is Rafiq. And so he was like, hey, man, like, are you ready to lay your burdens down? And Ronnie, like, what are you talking about? He was like, dude, do you realize, like, you was shot up near death? Like, obviously, you got something that you going through. And I ain't trying to get all in your business. But when you want to get help and you want to leave it all here, okay, and move on with your life, I will be here to help you. And I need more of Common, okay? Like, I just need more of his fine-ass presence on camera. Because when y'all showed the clips for the series before it came out, y'all made it seem like I was going to be getting Common every single week. And I've only seen Common twice. And I only get less than, like, 2-minute glimpses of him. And I need more, okay? So whatever you need to do, let's go ahead and take this feedback, this fan feedback that I'm giving to you right now, and let's make that happen, okay, by next week, okay? So Ronnie's basically trying to figure out how to get into Jason's phone, and the more you see Ronnie walking around and ask questions, you're just like, man, dude, like, you didn't know nothing about Jason, yet you doing all this stuff to, like, you know, try to figure out his murderer. But I'm just like, you was just really absent. Like, I know you're not his biological dad because, duh, Q is his biological dad. I'm sticking with it. You can't tell me nothing besides it. Q is his real dad, okay? But you see him going on this wild goose chase. Like, people have been telling him, like, dude, go to the basketball courts where Jason used to play. He asked his friend, like, yo, do you have a password? Dude, like, nah, man. Like, ask his girl. You know, they good into getting into people's phones. And then he's like, he had a girl. And I'm just like, Ronnie, like, did you know anything? And so when he goes to find Jason's girl, Ashanti, she opened up the door. And I'm like, oh, my God, this girl pregnant. And so he was like, did Jason know? And she's like, yes. And he's like, does his mom know? And she's like, yes. His mama tried to tell him to stop talking to me because he didn't want to take him away from his dreams of playing basketball, which is so shady, so dirty. But she lets him get into his phone, and then before he can even, like, put the password in and sit down and look into Jason's phone, Detective Cruz finds him and picks him up, takes him to the station, and I'm just like, riddle me this. Ronnie been limping around town for the past 2 episodes. He can't run that fast. The man could barely walk, okay? Couldn't even shake Rafiq's hand without it hurting. How you ain't found this dude, right? Ronnie ain't smart. It ain't like it. The dude been living all over town asking people questions. You mean to tell me after you left crazy ass Ethel's house that you never saw Ronnie again until now? Like, where are these people's tax dollars going to? Because we need some better detectives, okay? So he picks him up and basically like, look, dude, I know that you killed Coogie. Like, Ronnie, like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, do you have any answers on Jason's murderer? Like, have you gotten any further? And so we'll see what happens with that. But Detective Cruz ain't got, I mean, he don't have nothing to truly hold him. He knows he did it, but he has no proof that he did it. So let me go to that other dumb boy, Emmett. And to think, I was praising Emmett last week because he was trying to get his life right. He was trying to work a couple of jobs and do right by his kids. But what I really want to know, why is your baby always crying? Okay? Why is your baby always unhappy? What are y'all doing to this kid? Damn, can I get an episode where this baby is just happy, just smiling the entire episode without crying? Like, Jesus. But, so Emmett talking to old dude, I don't know his name, y'all. By next week, I'm going to figure out his name, but I'm just going to keep calling him Simon from How to Get Away with Murder because that's the only name that I know him by. So he was talking to him, and he's like, hey, like, look, I got a way we can flip this money. I got to connect. Who got to connect? Who got to connect? I'm like, how many connects got to connect? Got to connect. Like, do you know this person? And so they go to this person's house, like, hey, they got a sneaker collection they're trying to unload. And then they end up in this neighborhood, and I'm like, who got this nice-ass house, like, trying to unload a sneaker collection? And then this white lady answered the door, and she, like, meet me in the back. And this girl got a whole garage full of shoes. And I'm like, oh, snap. And then he was like, what's your name? And she said, Becky. I died. I was like, Becky with the good hair. It didn't like she had no good hair, but still. So she was like, basically like, hey, $5K is yours. These the exclusives, the new news. And I'm just like, if you know these are the exclusive and the new news, why are you only selling it for $5K? And then she says, my husband smashed my sister. And I was like, damn, I would have sold it for $1 just to piss him off even more. Because clearly you don't need the money looking by where you live. So, you know, then Simon tell him like, hey, like that $4,000 or $5,000 I gave you, I took that from my uncle. It wasn't really my money. Like, how are we gonna get this money back? And so Emmett gets to hustling. One thing I will say, Emmett, you know how to hustle, okay? You gonna make a way out of no way, even though it's probably a dumb decision, but you still gonna try to do something, and I'm okay with that, okay, Emmett? So this fool selling sneakers out of a truck. I thought somebody was gonna rob him and take all the sneakers personally. But then we see the dude pull a gun on him because he was like, yo, these some fake sneakers. Like, what you doing, man? And I was like, but were they really fake or did he just not know? Can somebody tell me in the comment section? Like, maybe I missed that. I am sleep deprived, so I could have missed it. But I was like, fool, you gonna pull a gun on this dude with the baby with him? Like, dang, like, you disrespectful, dude. And then, like, Emmett, don't be trying to correct somebody that got a gun on them. We understood what he meant to say, but just keep it in your head. I don't know why you were just like, oh, he got a gun, but I'm still gonna correct him. Emmett, please just stop. Just stop, okay? So I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen with that. But it's time to talk about Miss Ethel, my favorite character on the Shy, okay? Miss Ethel is hella disrespectful, but I love her because she ain't got no damn filter. We do not deserve you, Miss Ethel. We do not deserve you, but I'm here for you, okay? First of all, you mad disrespectful to Emma's mom. Why can't you be nice to her? It's like she's nice, but she still disrespect her at the same time. First, she accused her of stealing her little nail box, and then she was like, I know. Then she finds it and like, here, this is what you looking for. And she's like, I know what you're trying to do with your voodoo. I said, girl, where you get this voodoo from? Then she's like, I'm a Christian. And I was just like, Miss Ethel, I cannot with you. Okay, I cannot. But then she tried to make it right and be like, hey, I'm going to get my nails done. You come with me too. And she was like, Miss Ethel, I do my own nails. She was like, I know. That's why I'm taking you too. I was like, oh, the shade, Miss Ethel, the shade. Yes, okay. So Miss Ethel take her to get her nails did, and Miss Ethel was like, honey, you dating? Are you getting some? She was like, nah, Emmett's father like just messed my mind up. And you know what? If Emmett's father is even an ounce of what Emmett is, I can see how he messed you up, okay? Because Emmett is already too much. So she was basically just like, I ain't had a date in 5 years, definitely ain't getting none. Miss Ethel's like, you ain't getting none, girl. You better use it before don't nobody want you, okay? And then she tried to hook her up and be like, I got some man at the house of the Lord who look like he know how to put it down. And I was like, oh, Miss Ethel, you supposed to be praising the Lord, saints, but you looking at something else, okay? But I was like, I need a friend like Miss Ethel. Miss Ethel, if you're listening, I'm single, I cook, I sometimes clean, okay? Can you find me a man? Just asking, just saying, okay? So, you know what? Miss Ethel's little talk went and touched Emmett's mama, and she went home and she had some peace and quiet to herself, and she got reconnected with her shower head. I was like, go ahead, girl. If you can't find him today, you can find other methods to make sure that you keeping it right with you, okay? I was here for it. So, okay, I guess they heard me last week when I was like, hey, can we like spice up this Q storyline? So Q, basically, they go, Reggie, and there's a guy above Reggie, I don't remember his name, but they go confront Q and like, hey, I want my dog back. And he like, bruh, why you got a gun on me? Like, tell him what happened the last time that somebody pulled a gun on me. And basically, while he's distracting them, he's asking about Jason. Like, I'm still waiting for you to tell me what happened with Jason. His boys are sneaking into the house to see what they have. And then he tells them, hey, they have all these military-grade guns. And basically, we saw that last week when they were in the shipyard grabbing them. And at the end of the episode, Q boys go in and basically kill the people in the house, take all the guns. I was like, Q, you are ruthless. Can we get a flashback to like how Q was back in the day? Or actually, can we just get a spinoff with Q? Is it too soon to ask? Like, can I ask that now? Because I think it would be fun to watch. Just saying. I still need to learn a little bit more about Q, but I'm happy you sped it up just a little bit for me. I was okay with it. Overall, I'm okay with this episode. I really feel like all the characters make some pretty damn dumb decisions, but I mean, I'm still entertained. I'm still here for this. These are my thoughts on episode 6, okay? I promise I will get my reviews out sooner. My body's tired, y'all. I just can't be watching all this TV and knocking out reviews for you. But I promise I'm going to do better. I will do right by you guys next week, okay? I promise. But as always, my name is Ronnie from Pay or Wait. And if you like what you saw today, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe, share this video with your friends, and I will see you soon.